Yeah, I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. I'm truly excited about this.
Okay, well, this is going to be fun.
Hi, I'm Kate.
And I'm Cheryl, and together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Special holiday episode content thing. Yay!
Yay!
Yes!
Okay.
We're bringing out the big guns today.
We're bringing something out,
We're
people.
bringing something out. Um, well, um, somehow, some way, we have gotten organized a little early this year
Yes.
and started planning for next year.
I think I got inspired. I've been watching a lot of planning videos.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have been inspired. I'm going to blame it on other people.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to turn around and blame it on you because
I know.
because you got inspired and you're like, let's do a planning video, and I'm like, okay, I have no sweet clue what I'm doing. So once we decided that we were going to film today, it's sometime in and um, since I had a deadline, it helped me focus a lot bit more. So yeah, so the theme of this video is our plans for 2025 asterisks. And the asterisk means this is fickle stitches. Fickle is in our name.
Yeah.
Subject to change.
This is what I'm going into strong into 2025 with.
Yes,
We'll see how long it lasts.
absolutely. We see if it even lasts till the first of 2025.
No, I feel good about this. I like this. I'm excited about this plan.
Okay, I am too. I'm just, when I was, finally setting it down in stone, I'm like, this will be challenging. We wanted to do, if I remember correctly, we both wanted to do something that would kind of stretch us a little bit this upcoming year, right? Or is that just me?
I don't know if this is not so much stretching. This is I wanted to narrow down my focus.
Yes.
I wanted to narrow down my focus, and next year, 2025, is the year of progress on
Yes.
whips.
Yes. Okay, so that's fair because that's kind of where I've landed as well. I want to see progress. Like
Yes.
progress. Yes. And for me, this year, um, some unexpected things happened and
Yes.
really interfered with what I had hoped to accomplish in 2024. Not that it was, I'm not so, like you say, there's no cross stitch police. There's nobody saying, oh my gosh, you're a horrible person for not achieving your goals. But life really interrupted things, and that's okay. I learned this year that that's okay. But
It's a good
now,
lesson.
yes, and but now, 2025 is it's there, and I want to really do something with it, barring any unforeseen things. So yeah, so I guess we'll just start right in and talk about. Do you want to do like your overall goals first, or yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So overall, so 2025, I am putting some whips away for
Mm,
2025. I kind of envision them. from like the movie Aliens going into that hyperspace, the sleep pod chamber,
The sleep
just
pods.
locking them up for the year.
Yes.
They're going to take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to take a year-long nap. So I'm only going to have 25 whips in 2025. And there's
Mm.
an asterisk on that because there are 3 full coverage um, that are coming over that are not on that list.
Right.
Um, so overall plans, I'm going to continue some of the things that I'm still, have been doing. I'm going to continue the categories from Sammy J. I'm going to continue temperature stitching because I kind of like it, but my whips obviously will change.
Right.
I'm going to continue the goal of touch everything on that 25 whip list.
Mm-hmm.
And because it's only 25 and not 68, I am going to increase my yearly goal on those projects to 2,500 stitches.
Goodness.
So, but 25 times 2,500 only gets you like 62,000 and change, and I stitch way more than that.
Yes, you do.
So I think that's a reasonable goal. I had toyed with 5,000, but I'm like, no, I don't want to be crazy.
Yeah.
Um, I also, on the 3 full coverage, this is a year of full coverage for me. This is every day I want to stitch on a full coverage,
Mm.
at least 100 stitches.
Right.
So with only 3 of them, I'm still trying to figure out, am I just like one is January, one is February, one is March? I think that'd be easier for me than
Mm-hmm.
switching
Yeah.
definitely every day. I don't know, but we'll see. If it gets to the point where I have to switch every week, we'll do that because sometimes they can like burn out. I like
Yeah.
can't do it. But so that's the goal. Gonna start a daily 100. Um, I'm gonna have the 2,500 stitch stitches on everything. Now, here's where that asterisk comes in.
Mm-hmm.
I am not saying I cannot have a new start because I would not tell myself that because then I would want to start everything.
Mm-hmm.
I am just saying be mindful. I'm going to be mindful next year.
Yeah.
If I really, really want it, I can do it. If I can wait till I get a finish, that'd be great because
Mm-hmm.
there's a bunch of things on here that I'd like to finish on this list of whips.
Right.
Um, I have no idea. I'm anticipating still going to do the Year of Whips that Melanie Watkins, the Soulful Stitcher, does.
Mm-hmm.
She's releasing a planning video this coming weekend, so I'm not sure how hers is going to work for next year.
Okay.
But mine worked fairly well for this year. I had 10 whips in my album, and the goal was to finish half of those, and I finished 8 of them.
That's good.
So it is. And there's the ninth one is a potential.
Okay.
So I might still get that one in. There's one that's not going to get done. I
Yeah.
just didn't put the time
Yeah.
in. So that's overall.
Okay.
Um, and we will talk about individual whips and my goals for them in a minute. But Cheryl, what are your overall goals for 2025?
Well, for me, my overall goals. I went back and looked at how many I have current. I was not including my mysterious Christmas project starts. I'm not including those at all. So right now, not including those, I have 101 whips. My first overall goal is all 101 whips get some stitches in 2025, minimum of 250. So that's what I'm going to try to do that. And my second overall goal, that any whip that was started before October 23rd, 2022, which was the start of my birthday start-a-thon. Any of those whips that were active at that point, I am going to give them special goals so that they see significant progress. I would really like to get some of them off of my whip list. I have a whip that is at least, I think my oldest whip is 2006, because the actual oldest one got restarted. So it's, I count the restart date. So there are 14 whips that were in progress before I did my big birthday hoopla. And I want them to see significant progress. And because they're all different sizes, what significant progress means is different for each one.
Yeah.
So, because I do quite a few smalls and mediums, and yeah, just there's a different range of sizes. So I just wanted to be, so those are the overall goals, and I'm structuring how each month of stitching breaks down so that I can have a fighting chance of touching all 101 of them. So, do I want to go into that?
Did you take 101 and divide it by 12?
Yes. No, I
How many
didn't do it
whips?
that way. I didn't do it that
Oh,
way for specific reasons.
okay.
Okay. So, the thing is, I have 25 focus pieces. They
Okay.
are either ones that are gifts. This is the ranking priority. Ones that are gifts, ones anything that's large, and the remainder of my oldest whips. Okay? So when I add up all of those, that's 24. So to make 25, I picked one that out of all of the rest, it's just like, oh, I would love to really put some significant work in, and I'll talk about that later. So how I figured it out is how I figured out how many I'm going to do a month is predicated on how I'm setting up my monthly stitching.
Okay.
So for example, I will be doing Sammy J Stitches releases Whipagories, 5 categories each month to use to help you pick a whip to stitch along for the month. Um, so so that's 5 per month, and
Mhm.
each one is going to get a minimum of 300 stitches. And I will focus on any whips. My choices will focus on any whips that didn't get any love in 2024. So I want to make sure they get love this year. So if I do 5 with no repeats for 12 months, that's 60.
Yes.
Okay. So that's 60. That leaves me 41. Um, I think I messed it up, so I'm not even going to go any further.
I forgot to mention I was still going to do Whip Go next year.
Yes. I'm also going to do Whip Go, and that's where my focus pieces come in, because I'm going to be I am not going to let anybody choose for me next year. It's basically
Okay.
going to be 25 blocks of focus.
Oh, okay.
But I am not assigning a number to my whips, because I would really like to attack um, the gifts portion of my list first. And I would really like to have a fighting chance to finish a couple. Some of them I definitely can, because they're smalls. But some of the larger ones I would like to have a fighting chance. So okay. So I'm gonna go back again because I'm getting myself mixed up. So the first half of the month I'm gonna work on my Whippagories from Sammy. So that's 5. The second half, I'm going to be doing Whipgo. It's going to be 2 or 3, depending on, because I'm going to fill the whole entire block. 2 focus pieces with at least 5 days of stitching in each one.
Okay.
Okay, so however many stitches I get in those 5 days for each one, I'm hoping for 750 to 1,000 stitches. If I can manage 200 a night, right?
Okay.
Or whatever. Um, and if there's any leftover time in the month after I've gotten those goals completed, then I would try to pick touch 2 or 3 more off of my list to make sure I touch all of them.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we'll see. And I'm also toying with the idea, like yourself, of a daily 100 to really attack some of these focus pieces. I think I'm going to be like you in that maybe do a week or a month on extra on something, but it'll have to be one of the focus pieces.
Yeah.
And I'm starting off with the sea view of cliffs.
Ooh, I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, that one has not seen the light of day in a long time, for various reasons. And I would like to. I am going to have 2 stitching areas, so I would like to have it set up in one. And that way it's always out and it's always ready to go. And all I have to do is sit down and put at least 100 stitches in a day. And then if I decide to, if that's the focus for that month, then it'll get more. But that's one I would really, really, really like to get somewhere with in 2025. That one's high on my list.
That kind of why I only brought 3 full coverages over, because I'm like, the more you're trying to do, the more whips you're trying to do, the less overall progress on each one you're going to get, because it gets spread out. But you only have so much butter for so much toast.
Right. And as we're talking about it, I would really like to touch everything. I have a fight. I know that especially there's a bunch of my smalls that if I put in 300 stitches, they're pretty much done. Or they're really, really close to being done. And that would take some off the overall list. My challenge this year is minimal starts. It will have to be really, really, really good for me to want to start something. I have a bunch of stuff kitted up that I could do. I know I'll do a birthday start. And just try to kind of limit it. This year I did pretty good as far as unplanned starts. I think there might have been 5. The rest were plans. So, anyways.
Okay.
But yeah, I worry about spreading myself too thin. I really do. But I really feel the need. I would at least like to touch each one of them this year. And then I might narrow down my focus like you have the year after. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see how this works.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if I like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I could go 3 months and be like, nope, everything changed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but this is where I'm starting from.
Yeah.
Um, do we want to talk about our 25 whips focus stitches?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let me do my full coverage first, just
Oh,
really
yes,
quick.
yes, yes.
Okay, so Cheryl's going to pop a picture up of what they look like. I'm not going to show you. I'm not pulling them out. We're not going to show
Yeah.
you where I'm starting from. But
Yeah.
um, so Ravenclaw House by MJ Stitchery is a full coverage that I am at 50% and change.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I would like to finish the row I'm on and put another row in it next year,
Oh. Ooh, that's, yeah.
which I think would bring me up to around 75% on that one.
Yeah. That's pretty
So
good.
it's pretty ambitious. Um, the second full coverage that's coming over is Aragorn. Um, I don't even know what percentage I'm at right now, but um, I just want to make progress on it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just love it. I want to see it done.
Yeah.
And then the third one is Solstice from Ian Stokes, and I believe it's Pain Free Crafts.
Oh, that one's
Um,
good.
it's the dragon coming out of Stonehenge.
Yes.
Um, yeah, so so 16 count, 20 count, and 20 count are the three. I'm not bringing it over any of the 25 counts yet. Which is, now that I just thought about that, I'm like, oh, that's going to be an issue. Probably the next year if I'm going to do this again.
Maybe.
All right. Maybe. Maybe. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So now the 25.
Ooh.
We're gonna take turns.
Okay. Let me
So
get
my
that page
first
open.
one.
Just wait a second. Excuse me while
Okay.
I rip a page. There we go.
All right. So my first one is Shores of Hakron Hollow. Um, and my goal for this one is block 3 and 4. I don't know if I'll have 3 done by the end of the year or not.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a lot of stitching left in that block, and I only need like 1,100 more. There's way more than 1,100 on that.
Right.
So that's the first one, and mine
Okay.
are in chronological order.
Okay. Um, I'm just gonna. I wrote them down, and it's all different reasons why. So I'll just go down the list that I have. The first one on my list is we've already kind of talked about it. Is the Sea View of Cliffs. It is a full coverage. It's pretty big. I'm doing it 1/1 on 22 count full stitches. And if I remember correctly, I'm about a third of the way done. My goal for that one, I would love to be, I would love to try to be 2/3 done. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm writing that down
Okay.
because that's one of the 14.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Um, I'm gonna just take it just a step back for a second and discuss the word of goals, our definition of goals on this. These are aspirational goals,
Mm-hmm.
delusional goals, stretch goals,
Yes.
in a perfect world goals.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. Will I will I get all of these goals? No, but I'd like to get a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So at least I have some ideas.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So my second one is Cleopatra from Bella Filipina. Here's where she looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And my goal is to finish all of the cross stitches.
Ooh.
Not the back stitching and not the beading. Just
Yes.
finish all the cross stitches.
Okay. I'm making. All right. So the second one on my list is Holiday Harmony Tree Skirt. So this is actually my oldest whip, if I counted back when I started it, which was near the birth of my oldest nephew. And then I had to restart it. So the goal for this one, it would be nice to, ooh, it's a gift for my mother, and my mother's like, I'm almost 80, can you hurry up? so, uh, so it would be nice if I had it. Oof. I'm going to aim for the 1,000 stitches and see how far I go. But that would be one that if I had extra time, I would put, like, that would definitely step into daily 100 territory. Um, if and when I get a little tired of Seaview. Because those are the two biggest ones that need the most work that I really would like to get done sooner rather than later. So
Okay.
yeah, a good chunk. I would like a good chunk done on that one, just for the sake of my mother's patience. I keep asking her every year or two, do you still want that? Well, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Okay. uh, my third one is Dog's Day Out. Here's what it looks like. Oh, Crossed Wing Collection, I believe. I didn't write down the designers. Um, I'm halfway done with that thing. I'd like to finish it next year.
Yeah. No, that's completely doable, I think. Lots of trees.
There are 6 trees, 3 of them are done.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's
So,
the really and truly that's the hard part on the one.
yeah, the dogs are little fickle
Bigly,
stitches.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. The next one for me is Under the Sea Sal. And this one is going to get early focus as well. Like I said, I'm going to be rearranging this list um, in uh, in priority order, and this is one of the top ones. It is a gift for my 3 godchildren, um, and because they love to swim, they love the Tulsa Aquarium, um, or the Oklahoma. I don't know what they call it. I can't. The aquarium, and there are four. There's 3 scuba swimmers, and a mermaid, and I am making the 3 swimmers like them. And I would really, really like to have it finished by April. Actually, probably before that to have a fighting chance of getting it framed. Or, no. Anyways, end of May. End of April. End of. End of March. End of March. So that one is one that I have earmarked for a finish.
Okay. All right. Number 4 for me is Moonlight Sampler. Here's a picture by the Blue Flower. I would like to get 3 pages done on this,
Ooh.
which I
Okay.
also means I need to go buy the PDF and throw it in Pattern Keeper. I have the paper chart, but I've heard it has a PDF that works in Pattern Keeper.
Ooh, nice.
I hate
Nice.
page breaks.
I know. They're the worst. Okay. The next one for me is Mysterious Adventure Project by Ink Circles. Um, this one is also a gift. Um, and I'm at the point where I'm adding some lettering and some motifs. I am almost finished. Um, the worst motif, I call it the worst because I don't know how it's I'm doing it 1/1 on 32 count, this particular motif, and it's pretty big and involved. Once I get past that, I should be able to fly through it. I've also earmarked this one for a finish.
Okay.
Um, I don't have a time limit for it. I would like to get it done um, by the end of the year, hopefully for Christmas. Um, so, finish Christmas gift.
Okay.
Okay.
My number 5 is Frozen from DoNaStitch. Here's what it looks like.
Love it.
I'd like to get 3 pages done on that as well.
Very good. The next one on my list is, if you can believe it, they're Mill Hill kits. It's actually 3 smalls because they're all identical, grouped together. I've been working them concurrently, and it's Blue Topaz by Mill Hill, and they are about 60% done, and I would like those to be finished again by the end of the year.
Okay. Number 6, Wonders of the Night Sky by Climbing Goat Designs. This has been a struggle bus piece for me, and I would like to finish the edges and the border and get 1 complete circle done. The circles hold the constellations, so I'd like to get that.
Yeah, that one is nice, but
it's gorgeous. It's a struggle bus piece.
Struggle, yeah, it's a struggle bus one for a reason, for sure. The next one on my list is Frosted Berry Stocking. This one again is slated for a finish. There's not a whole bunch left for it to do. I would like to get it done. So.
Okay. Number 7 is Nevermore from Lila Studio. I'd like to finish that.
Okay. The next one for me is The Snow Queen by, I think it's under Mirabilia. For that one, it's going to be the 5 days worth of stitching somewhere. Again, I would like to try to attempt around $750 to $1,000 on that.
Okay. The next one is, this is number 8. It's Primeval. It's the 4 patterns of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer characters, done in different colorways. I'm stitching it all as one piece. I would like to have a finish. Like I said, these are delusional goals. I have Giles done, and I have a third of Willow.
Yes. Okay. The next one for me is Angel of Hope by Lavender and Lace. I started this on, if I can remember correctly, I think it's 25 count Lagana, and I was doing it over 2. I'm seriously considering restarting it because all I have started in it is part of one of the wings. I'm seriously considering doing it over 1. And I might switch out the fabric. I will make that decision for sure before the end of the year. And whatever I decide to do, I want to get at least, like I said, like for the focus one, a minimum of 750 to 1,000 stitches.
Okay. Number 9, Poltergeist Pirates. 3 pages.
Woo! That'll be good. Okay. The next one on my list is Still Life with Flowers in a Glass Vase by Thea Governor. This one did not get any love this year up till now. Again, I would like to get the 750 to 1,000 stitches in it.
Okay. Number 10 is Mother of the Ocean by the primitive Hare. I'd like to finish this thing.
Oh yeah, that one's a good one. That one's a good one
Yep.
for sure. Um, the next one for me is Blueberry by Sengi Stitches. It is one when I first met Matt, NBC Stitcher, he was working on it and I fell in love with it instantly and swore to steal it from his house on a consistent basis. I have yet to succeed, even though it was in my car at one point. Again, I would like to at least get 750 to 1,000 stitches. Um, I would love to, or I'm doing it top down, so it's basically this beautiful woman in a beautiful blue dress. I would like to get to where I'm actually starting the blue dress because right now I'm in her face area.
Okay. Number 11 for me is Zombies from Prairie Moon. I want to finish it. I've got
Mm-hmm.
the table, a chair, and a zombie done. I need to do the other chair, the other zombie, and the umbrella over the top of them.
Nice. That one is so much fun. I love that one.
It
Whenever you
is.
bring that one just makes me giggle. I love it. It's
That's
great.
fun.
Okay, number 11 on my list, because it is a large, is one of my newer ones, is Star Dragon by Alforest Embroidery. Um, I don't necessarily have I'm probably going to save all the red. I'm like you, probably save the red. We'll see. Again, I'm going to try to at least get 750 to 1,000 stitches in it.
Okay. Number 12 for me is Anzak from Long Dog Samplers. I want to get it halfway done.
Ooh, yes. Number 12 for me is The Sailor's Wife Sampler by the designer is Brenda Keys, but again, this is one that I didn't touch this year yet, and I would definitely like to get the 750 to 1,000 stitches.
Okay. 13 for me is The Bear from Cottage Gardens Year in the Woods. I want to finish it.
Yeah,
It's a big bear.
yeah, it is a big bear. It's beautiful, but it's big. That's for sure. Um, the number 13 for me is The Shores of Hakron Hollow. Um, I would like to. I'm debating on this one. Do I do all the square outlines? Or I know I have one square done. I have one square outline done, which is, of course, the first block. Do I finish the square? Or do I like fill in the first square, put my 750 to 1,000 stitches in the first square, or go and make more outlines?
You fill it in.
Yeah,
You
okay.
need to see something.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so it's going to be the 750 to 1,000 stitches in block one. I'll be interested to see if, probably not, if that
It
will finish it
won't.
or not. But, we'll see how far I can get. Yeah.
All right. Number 14 for me is Heimdallr from Carolyn Manning Designs. Here's what it looks like. Uh, I don't have any goals. I just need a couple Carolyn Manning throughout the year.
Yes, yes. Palette cleansers, for sure. Okay, number 14 is Fleur de Pays, number 2, by Mystic Stitch. It is a full coverage. So, yeah, I would just like to put, the 715,000 stitches and keep moving across the top. I'm hoping to get all the way across to establish the whole width of the picture. So 750 to 1,000.
All right. Number 15 for me is Celestial Symphony from Joan Elliott. I'd like to get it a third done because because it is a borrowed chart.
Ah, very good. Okay, number 15 for me is Santa of the Forest by Lavender and Lace. I love it. It's just it's Christmas red. I can't help it. Um, I think what I would love to do is I'm at the point where I'm about ready to start his actual face, and I'm planning on doing his actual face over one. And I think that's what I would like to accomplish is at least get his face done.
Overachiever. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Face.
Number 16 for me is Noon Basking from Draco Lair Creations. I'd like to do the border. I'd like to get that whole border in.
Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, that's a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
Yep.
Okay. I'm excited for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next one for me, number 16, is Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor. This was one of my birthday starts, and I didn't get a chance to touch it this year up to this point. I would like to get the 750 to 1,000 stitches in.
Okay. From here on out, these are 2024 starts.
Okay.
So not a lot of goals. Just not a lot of goals. Number
Yeah.
17 is Seaside Sampler from Rosewood Manor.
At least, basically, these ones are at least 2,500 stitches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Number 17, Angel of Autumn by Lavender and Lace. Again, it would just be nice to the 750 to 1,000.
Number 18 for me is Borealis Fox. I can't remember who the designer is. You'll
Oh,
see all these again in a whip parade.
yeah, yeah. And I will have the whole entire list broken down in Kate's focuses and my focuses in the comment section or the description of this video.
Okay.
Okay. The next one for me is Fancy and ABC by Modern Folk Embroidery. Again, this is a big mamma jamma. I would like to, and I didn't get it touch it this year. Again, I would like to be more on the 1,000 end on this one, just because I'm excited. I love that one a lot. It's just it's big. It's really big. Yeah. So, anyways.
All right. 19, Moon Deer from Owl Forest Embroidery. I do have a goal. A third.
Ooh, ooh, that'd be exciting. That one's pretty.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm surprised I haven't broken down and started that one. Not going to think about it. Okay, great. Number 19 on mine is Nova Scotia Tartan Map by Fox Berry. Something. That's really bad. It'll be in the description box. It was a kit, and the picture's up here. This is another one that if I don't get this one finished, I'll be surprised. But I'll see where I'm at after the 750 to 1,000.
Okay. Number 20 for me is Morrigan from Carolyn Manning Designs. No goal. Just stitch.
Nice. Yeah, just stitch on that sucker. Number 20. This is in my remainder of my oldest whips before October, blah, blah, blah. So this is a mixture of stuff that you may or I haven't shown on this channel in a long time. Number 20 is Believe by Mill Hill. And I would like I really like this one. I've switched it out. It's not being stitched on the paper, the perforated paper. It's being stitched on linen. I'm just hoping to put some love into it, about 750 to 1,000 stitches.
Okay. 21 for me is Halloween Quaker from Lila's studio. Don't have a goal, just progress.
Okay, great. Oh, it helps if I. Oh my gosh, Cheryl. Sorry, you should. You'd swear I hadn't learned how to count. Number 21 for me is Nantucket Sampler by Bright Needle Designs. Again, this one is 1/1 on 32 count. I would like to see how my eyes fare. After 7, we'll see where we're at 750. It may be, just, it's, there's a bunch of houses and buildings on this one, and I might just try to get at least one of the buildings done. We'll see.
All right. 22 is the Woodpecker from Cottage Garden Year in the Woods. We'll see.
We'll see on that one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Number 22 for me is Nutcracker Seasonal Stand-Up by the Stitchworks. This is one where I'm using like a lot of Rainbow Gallery various threads and pearl cottons, like I think they're size 5, but it's a very large count. So it looks huge, but it's actually classified as a medium. And I would just like to move that one along. It's it just needs to be done. It's one of those, so at least 750.
Okay.
Yeah.
23 is The Flying Ship by Owl Forest Embroidery. I'd like it half done.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next one you've seen on this Flosstube multiple times. It is one of my favorites. It's 2 Red Cardinals at Winter. Oh my gosh, and the name just left me. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Anyways, 2 Red Cardinals at Winter. It's this one that's full coverage and it looks like stained glass, and I love it. I would like to get. Oof. I'm doing that 1/1 on 22. Well, I would like to get more than the 750 to 1,000. That's another one that I would like to put a little more, because once I get going on that one, it goes really quickly. I also could easily get sucked into just doing that one. I see that one as being one of the ones that gets elevated to a daily 100.
Okay.
But we'll see. But I would like to get a nice little chunk done on that puppy. So.
Yeah. Number 24, Autumn in the Pines from Rosewood Manor.
Ooh. Yeah, that one's a good one.
I don't know. I could just sit down and go with that for a while.
Yep. I can see why. It's very, yeah. Yeah, I hear you on that one. Yeah. Okay. Number 24 for me is Opal by Carolyn Manning. It is my oldest birthday start. And I'm doing it center out. So just because of the way it's more of a kaleidoscope than a whatever. That one I would definitely put the 750 to 1,000 in, and I can see it being another one where I would just pull it out occasionally just because it's,
comfort.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah.
All right, last but not least, number
Mm-hmm.
25 for me. And there will be no picture because it is a mystery stitch along. It
Yes.
is the Blackwater Sirens Sal from Bella Filipina.
Ooh.
And it made the list because the last parts don't get released till next year. So,
Right. Gotcha. And the last one for
um,
me. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
uh, I stupidly wrote down a goal of finishing it.
That's not a stupid goal. That's not a stupid goal. We'll see how
We'll
this.
see.
Yeah, the the width and breadth of that one. For me, number 25 is the one that I added in. That is a newer start that I from my birthday start along that I would really really love to get it moving towards possible. Well, I don't know about finishing. It's "Tis the Season" Cardinal by Blackbird Designs, and it's the one that's
Oh,
done with the
okay.
Balsois silks.
Yeah.
And I would really, really love, if possible. I got to remember where I'm at on that one. I didn't touch it this year, and that's why I'm itchy about it. Um, it'd be really nice to possibly have the cardinal done. We'll see. We'll see. But at
Yeah.
least the 750 to 1,000. So these are the
Okay.
ones. So that is, those are all of our focus ones. Kate is, her focus is those are the 25 she's working on. And
Yeah.
um, it's my WIPGO focuses and dedicated focuses for extra time. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So comment below and tell us what you think of our plans. Are we crazy? Are we going to make it? What are your plans? What are you guys
Yes.
excited about doing? Do you
Yes.
have any plans, or are you still struggling,
Yeah.
or are you just stitch what I want when I want, sweet wee?
Sweet wee. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's always interesting for me to hear other people's thought processes. So if you have any questions about how did we land on certain things that we may not have really explained or maybe not explained properly, which is entirely possible with my brain, please, again, let us know what you think. If you have any questions, we try as best we can to either reply back in the comments or address them on a future video. And yeah, we'd love to hear what you guys think. And
yeah.
I'm excited. I'm a little intimidated, but I think we can do it. I think we can.
I'm still in that whole. It's no. I'm still in that. Oh my God, what can I finish between now and the end of the year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not there
Crazy
because I'm
mode.
still in
My
the.
brain is in crazy mode right now.
Yeah. I have to be careful because I'm still in Christmas stitching mode. And it's like I have to make sure that my excitement about my future stuff, I gotta, I gotta finish these ones. So yeah, it's tricky. So, anyways, excuse me.
Mhm.
All right, I think that's
Yep,
it.
it is.
Okay, well, that's the end of our super special secret holiday extravaganza content. I don't know. I don't know. We hope you enjoyed it, and as always, um, happy stitching, everyone. See you later.
Happy stitching.
Bye.
Bye.